With, of course, Sparkle's release buffing out a multitude of characters, there is one character that quite literally doesn't need Sparkle for the most part, but having them with other supports makes this team an ungodly amount of power, which makes them brute force anything that they have and allowing the main character to do way too much damage. And today we are talking about a certain character to go with Sparkle, which is going to be Jingliu. Yes, we've tried out Jingliu, we tried out Dan Heng, we tried out a multitude of different units, but today's video we are going to be rocking Jingliu in the most giga broken team possible, making it so that you don't have to worry about weaknesses. I did want to try this on a certain stage specifically, which was the previous MOC 12, which it had weakness to ice enemies, but now it left, so I do have to try it out on this MOC 12, where we're only have a couple of characters who are gonna have the ice weakness, which actually makes this showcase a little bit more absurd with how much power we're gonna be showing off with Jingliu. With these other characters, we're gonna be having Jingliu, we have Bronya, we also have Sparkle, and also Ruan-Mei. These characters are probably some of the more broken supports in the game. We're going to allow Jingliu to go a billion times with the weakness break efficiency, as well to take out the characters that do have the ice weakness, and just letting Jingliu just do an ungodly amount of damage, and a lot of times, because they are going to be boosting her up all the way to the top multiple times. So let's go ahead and get into this showcase. Now that we are here in MOC 12, we're going to be doing a specific amount of steps, because we do have to make sure that we are breaking the enemies with the ice weakness properly, so that we do get that big chunk of damage for Jingliu to not have to worry about it as much. And of course, if you're going to be enjoying more of these showcases and all the stuff in regards to Star Rail, or possibly even Honkai Impact, because I do post that at night, go ahead, leave a sub, leave a like, all that type of stuff, because a lot of y'all are not subbed, which I understand sometimes you forget. But let's go ahead and get into the showcase. We are going to be skilling the guy on the side so that we get his weakness bar a little bit lowered. That way we are able to break him eventually when we get to the majority of our attacks that are going to be constantly hitting adjacent. So we're going to go ahead, hit the guy in the middle. This is where we're going to be fine right there. Now what we're going to do is we actually are going to do a basic on the guy on the right, lower his weakness bar a little bit more. Now we're going to go and skill with Jingliu, or skill with Bronya into Jingliu, giving the Ruan-Mei ultimate, which is going to give us that penetration, which is going to be a massive amount of damage. So we're going to go ahead and do the middle hit with the ult. And this is 228k. Holy crap. And this dude's going to take the weakness break chunk damage as well. So we're about to see a nice amount of damage as well. 279. Ooh, that is nasty. Now, I don't need Sparkle to get, not cleansed, but to get debuffed. That actually got annoying just now, because now we don't have that extra buff we would have gotten. So, actually, one of the better things that just happened is that just because this actually ended up the way it did, never mind, it ended up perfectly. We got into the next wave without having to worry so much in regards to the... what was it? The cycle leaving. So we're still on the 0 cycle, which is really nice. Do I think we're gonna 100% go into it? Probably not, but again, same plan. We're gonna whittle down the person who does actually have the ice weakness and get his weakness bar a little bit lower. The damage right now doesn't really matter, just because we're waiting on, of course, all these buffs to pile on top of each other when it comes to having... okay, I'm glad he's spreading it around, because if he would have targeted Bronya twice, I would have been pissed. So let's go ahead, give Bronya... not Bronya, but give Jingliu the skill from Bronya. We're going to be using the skill again on this guy. And the great thing about this team is because Ruan-Mei and Jingliu are SP efficient, more so Ruan-Mei is actually SP positive, we're able to play around with so many of these boost forward skills from Bronya, from Sparkle, just due to the fact that, yes, those are the only two characters who are constantly using skill points. And then Jingliu's as broken as she is just because of her SP efficiency. So 1000%, this team works. That shouldn't be working, but does work. Which is, it's my honest opinion, I just think it's really cool. It's really fun to run these type of teams. We're gonna go ahead and give these buffs, which come out with the Cypher and also Bronya's ult, giving us a massive amount of damage to be able to work with. Now the question is, how do I want to play this? Because we do get the ultimate off, but I do want to do a lot of damage to Japar, but I don't know if it's going to help us break, because that will... what I'm going to do is I am going to use it on this guy right here, just to ensure that he does get broken, to lessen the damage we will be taking from this guy. So we're going to go ahead and use it on him, and then we're going to go ahead and use the ultimate as well, and then target Japar, where he will take the most amount of damage from this. Boom, 140, which looks absolutely amazing. We don't have to worry about much else now that this dude over there is delayed. We don't got to worry about him getting up and hurting us, because as you may know, with no sustain in the team, Jingliu is being her own detriment to the team, because she is just sucking the life out of all of them. Let's go ahead and do some more damage. 135. Whew, she is nasty, dude. She is nasty. Now, will I get the ult off with this? Oh my god. No. But we are going to get Jingliu again, and we might possibly be able to KO this guy on the side, which I think I'm going to primarily attack him right now, just so that I don't have to worry about him coming up and absolutely decimating us, which we did, thank god. So now he's locking on the REHOO Maeve. Actually perfect in my honest opinion, because this does allow us to not only not have to deal with him, which is really good, we also get to use our skill on Jingliu. The memory turbulence did help us out a little bit, and other than that, I think we're good for a 1 cycle clear. Could this easily have been a, what is it called, 0 cycle? Yes, if I probably speed tune Bronya and Sparkle to be, I guess you say, less close to each other. That way we could have been able to make use of the advance forward for the most part. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do a normal on this guy over here, taking away his shield. Jingliu comes in with their full stacks, and now we are pretty much set for the rest of the match, I guess the showcase, and gone. And then an ult should finish this out, unless Japar wants to live and then just decimate Sparkle, because I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna want to do. 1%. No way that just happened. And he survives. Okay, listen. Okay, 2 things. 1 thing, Jingliu did it off weakness. You gotta give me that. Second thing is that Sparkle and Bronya died to that Japar due to 1% of HP, which was absolutely dumb. Now that you cannot hold on me. It would have been a nice clean 1 cycle if I would have been able to close that out with the 1% of damage I had listing left. But to be fair, I think this is a super fun showcase, only to show something really dumb with having Jingliu with Bronya, with Sparkle, having almost infinite amount of turns, getting boom all the way top, boom all the way top, because just the way Jingliu is able to advance forward herself, with Bronya being able to advance forward Jingliu to the top, Sparkle doing the exact same thing, both of them giving respective buffs, which is damage and skill points, well, not skill points, but damage and what is it called, crit damage. Then you get a lot of buffs from that. And then REHOO Maeve is giving you the break effect, REHOO Maeve is giving you the penetration, the omega damage boost. There's just so much coming from these characters in terms of all that they're given with all that they have. And maybe if I had a faster Bronya, I probably would be able to actually get a 0 cycle very easily, but I'm gonna just leave Bronya as she is, because I don't have time to be grinding for her, because we have a certain person that's coming out in the future that is a lot more worth your Trailblazer power to grind out for, if you know what I'm saying. And then we also got Sparkle, of course, being here. I did run Dance Dance Dance. Did I probably use it to the best of my ability? No. Will that maybe have helped me if I was running her signature? Possibly, but we'll never know. But I think this showcase was just super fun, and very unfortunate that that just happened at the very end. When he was at 1% HP, would have had that clean 1 cycle. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I thought this was super cool. I can't wait to see any other stupid showcases or other cool team that we can run with this Memory of Chaos or with Sparkle periods. Other than that, let me know what you think about this showcase, about this team, all that type of stuff. Are you gonna try it? And also let me know if you want me to showcase a certain person, because I can always use more ideas. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one, and peace.